Well, the zombies are going to take a lot of damage here. Oh my god. You are insane. Bro! I hate. No! Have you ever awoken to the songs of birds chirping and shafts of prismatic light cascading through your window, and perhaps the smell of bacon wafting in from a nearby kitchen, and you were brimmed with this indefinable delight? Well, the same phenomenon happened to me a few days ago when I was hit with this motivation that I hadn't been privy to for quite some time. And this, I must preface, was rather exciting. As original viewers of my channel know, from the days of yore in the Pterodactyl saga, I embarked on a journey that no one before had ever set their sights upon, according to my recollection and research. And that goal was to set the world record for the biggest pit ever mined in Minecraft in a survival world by myself. However, somewhere along the line, about a year ago, I invested in a proper gaming PC. This one that you can see back here. And that did lead to a little bit of a problem. You see, theretofore, I had been recording and streaming using my PS5, which you can see right here. I no longer use this to stream and record because I have the gaming PC. And the issue is that the Minecraft world, the pit, the original pit that I was making, that I had spent nearly 100 hours on, was now pretty much obsolete, okay? Because I no longer was using it. So, of course, that progress fell to the wayside, and my spirit sort of drowned in other activities, and I stopped working on it. But today, I'm happy to admit that I have recovered the motivation to start all over on Java Edition. Now, I hope this is exciting for a lot of the original viewers that had been present for my original embarking on this expedition, but I hope it also excites new viewers, because this is just going to be a series where I spend hundreds of hours digging. Now, I love digging in Minecraft. I am not ashamed to admit how much I love digging in Minecraft. Mining is my crux in Minecraft. I prefer, you know, just typical survival worlds too and whatnot, but as long as I can dig, I'm good. And that's all these episodes are going to be, is me digging basically, and of course building a sophisticated base that can hold all of the resources I'm going to need to achieve this goal of mine. Now, I'm sure some original viewers will be like, oh, you know, this kind of sucks. We're starting over, and that's not ideal. And I must admit, it's not the most ideal thing in the world, but it actually isn't so bad. You know, part of it does suck. It does suck on some level, but on a completely different level, it actually works out to my benefit. And what I mean by that is there were some issues with the way the pit was handled in the first run through of this. Also, I'm glad I was able to get hay bales here. We have a good source of food to start. Also, totally forgot to mention, we are in a village right now, and there's an acacia biome all around us, so not a bad place to start, to be honest. Also, there's more hay bales over here. But yeah, this isn't actually a setback, I wouldn't say, in terms of the pit. We are reviving it, and yes, we do have to start over, but previously on the original pit, something that happened, or that I let happen, was I did allow other people to help. Now, while I appreciate viewers wanting to chip in and help me, you know, do whatever I'm doing in Minecraft, and while I appreciate that kind of a support, it's actually not beneficial to the goal when I want to do this by myself, it would make setting the world record and allowing it to be a world record a bit of an issue, right? It would be a bit ambiguous to how many people can help you and when they can help you, how long they can help you, things like that. But if I do this all myself, this is going to be completely uncut, by the way. I might do time lapses for long mining, but I also might not. It really depends. But that was one issue, is allowing a lot of people to help. Again, I appreciate the support on that front, but at the end of the day, for a world record, it sets ambiguous guidelines to how it can be achieved. But I do want to do this all by myself this time. The second thing is that when I first mined the pit in the original series, I ran into a lot of water issues. So much water, because I was not careful enough in my positioning of the pit to where there were caverns and caverns of water that I had to fill and then mine, which was probably about half of the entire pit, was me filling in water and then remining the blocks I had placed. And that in itself took a terribly long amount of time that I do not want to go through again. By the way, before I forget, if you want to stay updated on this series and whatnot, you should consider liking and subbing, because it does support me a great deal and I'd absolutely appreciate it. But yes, we are going to try to set the world record of the largest pit ever created in Minecraft in a survival world. No cheating, nothing like that. It's in normal, it's not hard or anything, so I can't say that. But overall, it's just going to be a big hole in the ground. It's going to be a big hole in the ground. Nothing too complex beyond that. Let's make as much bread as possible. And we can also start a decent farm of... Okay, well, apparently that wants to be weird. There we go. Okay, we can start a decent wheat farm. So a few things we need to keep in mind for the pit that, again, were things that I hadn't entirely considered the first time I had attempted this challenge. The first thing being the sheer amount of experience I need to repair tools. Okay, that is by far my biggest undersight of the century, or oversight, I should say, of the original pit, because the sheer amount of experience to repair netherite tools is insane. And that was something I had not fully considered. So we did start in a village, but I'm thinking we need to get as far away from water as possible. And this entire island here is surrounded by water. But actually, I forgot to pick up my goddamn crafting table. I'm an idiot. I want to make a sword real quick so I can kill those sheep over there. Let's pick up our crafting table and let's get a bed going here. So we are going to make an underground base at the start. It makes it a lot easier to source all of our resources and put them all in one easily accessible area. Okay, we just need 3 wool here. Should be easy peasy lemon squeezy. I'm really excited to restart this challenge. It's been about a year yet again before I did this. My motivation again sort of slipped away when I got the new PC, but now we are starting over and we are going to spend hundreds of hours doing this, and it's going to be a long series. I'm going to admit to any new viewers watching this right now that this is going to be a long episodic series, so I hope you do stick around for the final results to see what happens. Also, not a bad idea to start by getting some food. There's still a lot of water that I want to avoid here. Whenever I see a river or anything, I want to steer clear of it. I might have to get into a boat and find a larger mainland, because this so far just seems like a giant island, which isn't conducive to what I am intending to do. There is a ravine here, though, or a cave at the very least, not a ravine. There is a cave here, and this might not be a bad place to start. So let's mine a few more logs, and maybe we can build something within the cave. A cave can be a good start. So something I should clarify is that there was a record set for this challenge, I guess I can call it, but it was set before Minecraft changed their Y levels to where they are now. And as we know, Minecraft is a lot deeper now because of that. So that challenge or that previous world record has been rendered obsolete by that specific upgrade or update, I should say. Let's go ahead and make a wooden pickaxe here so we can get the iron as soon as possible by collecting the stone. There's also coal and everything. We're gonna need lots of coal to smelt everything that we're gonna wind up needing smelting. Once again, consider liking and subbing if you want to see the progress of the pit. It's going to be lots of mining, lots and lots of mining, but that's okay. That is a-okay in my opinion, because it's honestly just my favorite thing to do. It's a good way of passing the time as well. There was something I wanted to mention, but I totally forgot what it was. My ADHD brain has lost what it is I wanted to say. It'll come back to me at some point. It was something I wanted to say before I talked about the previous world record, but it seems I've lost that part of what I wanted to say, of my brain. I've lost my memory. My hippocampus is fried right now for some reason. Okay, let's get the iron here. We can get an iron pick pretty quick here, actually. Should we make an iron sword? Maybe an iron pick first. Oh my god, how about we make a stone sword real quick? Well, the zombies are gonna take a lot of damage here. Oh my god, you are insane. Bro, I hate. No! Ah! Okay, not a good start, I must admit. We are not off to the best start of all time. I don't know what noise escaped my mouth when that happened, but it's okay. We don't need to focus on that right now. We got iron. Is there any more iron? Oh, there's more iron. Okay. Let's see how much iron we can get just from this cave here, because this should start us on a good footing. Let's eat a little bit more. How much iron is that? That's 7 raw iron. Let me readjust my hotbar here. There we go. Any other iron? I apologize if it's dark on your guys' end. I don't know how dark this is going to end up being for you. Also, it is becoming nighttime. Let's sleep. We definitely don't want to deal with an influx of mobs at this juncture, because we've already taken quite a bit of damage. I almost died within the first like 5 minutes of recording this. That would have been bad. That would have looked bad, okay? That would have ruined my Minecraft reputation. Not that I have much of a Minecraft reputation to begin with, but okay. Let's go ahead. So my goal for today is to at least start a fundamental underground base. You know, start digging down and mining out the interior. But we'll see how far we get with that today. These episodes are likely just going to be an hour to an hour and a half each, unless it's something special. Oh, there is something. I remember what I wanted to say. Sorry. I'm totally interrupting what I was saying before to interject, but some of these will be streamed, by the way, so you should follow my Twitch. That will be linked down below if you want to. The VODs will still be uploaded. Typically, VODs are reserved for members of the channel, but because this is an episodic series and I will be streaming parts of the episodes or entire episodes themselves, it's only natural that I post the VODs too onto here, or just for everyone to see, so I will be doing that as well. I don't know how often I'll be streaming it, but every once in a while I definitely will. So how much iron did we get net from that? 7. Okay, we got 7 iron. Okay, so the next goal that I have would be to figure out where exactly I want the pit to be, so we can make an underground base. So here's another section of water. I just want to avoid water altogether and being near water. So maybe we ought to get into a boat and find another chunk of land that isn't so inundated with water. Also, let's just kill all of these pigs here, because they're just grouped up ready for the slaying. Here we go. Perfect. And there's another one. Wonderful. Yeah, maybe it would be the best decision. I guess technically I don't have to make a boat, but I will. Just for the sake of having one. Acacia boat. Lovely. I should make an axe too. Actually, yeah, I should make an axe while I'm at it here. I can make a stone axe. There we go. Perfect. Okay, stone axe. Acacia boat. Let's go to this next area. I don't want it to be terribly mountainous either, because that's, at the end of the day, that's going to make more work for me. The higher the Y level is, the worse off I'm going to personally be. And yet again, still want to avoid water because it was a pain in the... I swear, I never want to fill in water again to that level. I don't have any clips from that, unfortunately. Those were all streamed and I've lost those, but it was terrible. I mean, I can't even describe how terrible that was. Doing it at a desert would not be a bad choice, because sand is easy to mine and it's typically deep in terms of Y layers. Also, here's some watermelon. We can get some watermelon seeds, start a watermelon farm, good source of food. It's been a while since I played Minecraft to the point where I'm actually have my sights set on building a base. Typically, when I make a Minecraft video on like a data pack, it's just one survival video where I'm not even worried about making a base. I'm just worried about beating the game or getting as far as possible, things like that. Okay, let's get back into our boat and set out on an adventure to find the next, or just to find the area, the proper area for the pit, okay? Hopefully I don't regret doing this, but it is necessary, I feel, to find some other place to do this. I mean, this looks pretty large for the mainland, so we might run along this and see if we can find a decent enough area to start the pit. I like the land bridge that's going on there. That's pretty cool. Whew. All right. Yet again, these will be completely uncut. Maybe unedited in terms of time lapses. I might do time lapses though, because a lot of it will just be me mining. Not necessarily in silence. I do try to fill in the silences as best as I can, so that I'm not just sitting here in uncomfortable quiet. But oh, wait. Is this it? Is this... No, this is not Destiny. This is not destined to be here. This is not... Oh my God. No, we're not gonna do that. We are not gonna do that. I feel like there was something else I wanted to say. It's like nagging the back of my brain that I feel like I had something else I wanted to bring up, but if I did, I'm totally forgetting what it was, and I apologize for that. I'm forgetting a lot these days, okay? My brain is just so filled with great ideas and big brain activity, to the point that I doubt you guys could even comprehend. So I'm forgetting a lot of things, okay? Sue me. I'm forgetting to say a lot of things here. But I hope the original viewers of the Pit series are welcome this new chapter in the challenge, where we are starting on Java Edition here. I guess I forgot to mention in my introduction, or at least I meant to clarify, that when I got the gaming PC, I got Java Edition, and that's really the main reason I stopped using the PS5 edition, because that world was on console. I mean, I couldn't transfer it onto... I mean, maybe there was a way I could transfer it onto here, but even then I do feel like I should start over. I feel like it's only natural. Again, considering the lapses in judgment I made the first time through. I'm finding a lot of islands, and it's not really great. Also, let's get some leather. Leather will end up being one of the most... All right, never mind. Leather is going to end up being one of the most important resources so we can make books and whatnot. Enchanted books, I mean. Enchanted books will be an important lifeline. It's a good way of getting rid of refreshing the enchantment table. As you know, you can't just refresh the enchantment table by putting it in and out, or putting an object in and out. You actually have to use the enchantment table at least once to have it refresh entirely. So having low-level enchantment books will be an important resource for us. Okay, let's kill all of our cows here. Everybody remember the cows at the beginning of this. Good old Captain Sparkles reference. Okay, apparently I can't hit the cow. Apparently I suck. That's fine. Okay, so yeah, we've just been running into tons of islands. Not the greatest, but I'm still holding out hope. I'm still holding out hope that something will... Trying to eat. Okay. That something will come up and be right for us. We just have to find the right fit. I was too hasty in the original creation of the pit with my base. I just built it in the spawn area, and that was my biggest mistake, okay? Goodbye, land. Goodbye, land. I will find something. Is that a sunken ship? I think that is a pirate ship. Hold on, let's see. Yeah, that's definitely not just land, right? That is a ship, a wrecked ship. Yes, it is. Maybe we should check out, see what's inside of that. Well, we found ice. We found an Iceland here. Well, we got a clock, and we got paper. We got buried treasure map. Clock, paper. Paper's good, again, for books. Another chest here. Potatoes, we can start a potato farm. And Unbreaking 3 leather tunic. I suppose that's okay. Rotten flesh we don't need. All right, let's go ahead, head back up. We have looted the pirate ship. We got potatoes, at least. Potatoes are always good. Oh, let's put on the leather tunic just for extra armor. It's not going to do much, but it is something. Something's better than nothing. Moving on here. Lots of kelp. Lots of kelp has been utterly destroyed by terrain generation. We could build our base on ice, but that would result in a lot of needing to fill in water. Let's leave the biome entirely here. I'm sort of just skating through it, and I should be circumventing it entirely. Where is this buried treasure, by the way? Oh, there's land right here. I didn't see this. Oh, is it in this? I'm confused. I think it's over here. Are we really coming across another night cycle? Oh boy. I'm sorry this is taking... Oh my god. I forgot to search the nether portal. I forgot to search the ruined nether portal at the village. I am a dumbass. If you guys didn't see, there was a ruined nether portal at the village that I completely bypassed. I meant to check it, but I got so distracted with getting wood and getting the resources, like an experienced Minecraft player, that I totally forgot what I needed to do. Ugh. Crap. That's a mistake. That's a mistake that will live in infamy now. Here. What? Oh, I was typing, apparently. I didn't mean to be typing. Where is this buried treasure, by the way? It looks like it's this way? Yeah, it looks like it's this way. Across the pond. Let's see what we have here. There's coal here. We should... Oops. Okay. You know what? Good thing I have enough food. That village was actually pretty important in giving me a food source that's going to last me a long time, up until I can start my own farm and prioritizing my own food production. There we go. Oh, there's some iron. Perfect. Absolutely phenomenal. Is there anything else? No, you're just gonna stick me with the one piece of iron. All right. Anything else? I guess one is better than none. Oh, that's copper. Never mind. You imbecile. Why would you taunt me like that? Okay. Perfect. More copper. That's fine. Do a little bit of parkour there. Okay. Where are we going here? I'm very confused on which way is down on the map here. Oh, is this it? Is this right? No. You know what? You know what? I give up. I give up. We're just going to keep going this way. It's fine. We're just going to keep going this way, and we will figure it. It's probably this way that I'm completely baffled on, but we might have to use this chunk of land here to start our pit. Let's see what happens. Too much water, though. Too much water. I don't like it. I'm telling you, I'd rather spend hours searching for the right place to build the pit, because I am not kidding when I tell you that I probably spent 50 hours filling in water alone on the original pit. I'm not doing that. I am not doing that again. Not to that level anyways. I had to fill like an entire ocean, and I just can't do it again. No way. But then again, if I just build my underground base away from all of that. Well, it seems like I'm coming across another ocean anyway, so... And this pit is going to be massive, so we don't want water to be anywhere near the boundaries of it. Is there iron down here by any chance? There's coal. I'll take the coal. Absolutely. Coal is going to be one of our most vital resources, and as I've said before in plenty of videos, coal is one of those resources that always eludes me somehow. It's one of the most common ones, but somehow coal, I always end up running out of. See, this is what I need to avoid. This is what I absolutely need to avoid in the pit, is coming across something like this, where you think you're safe from water, but it's really just spawned in every single crevice beneath the ground because of the water here. Okay, we're gonna set our eyes elsewhere, set our attention further down the line here. We're just going to bypass the treasure map for now. I'm not terribly worried about it. We need to find something else. Wait, hold on. Is this where I had landed before? I don't think so. That would be strange. But yeah, I definitely don't think so. Oh, is that a village? Oh, there's another village here. We might as well check it out. I don't see a problem with that. We can see if there's a chest. Yeah, Plains villages have chests, right? They should, I think. I don't know. My Minecraft knowledge is failing me. It's actually been a while since I played Minecraft to this extent, because I took a bit of a hiatus from YouTube, and in that hiatus, I really didn't play Minecraft at all. So I am pretty excited to really start this journey yet again. Okay, anything that's worthwhile here? We can get more hay bales, assuming they have some. Assuming they have some, which they might not. Do you guys have any hay bales? Really doesn't look like you do, and if you don't, that's just rude. Yeah, that's just rude that you don't have any hay bales. How could you do this to me? Do you not have chests? Do Plains villages not have chests? It's entirely plausible that they just don't. I'm wondering how far away this is from... Kisa's meowing. Hi, Kisa. She was dragging a toy with her mouth. I can't play with her right now because I'm recording, but I'll play with her afterwards. I don't know if you guys could hear that in the microphone. You probably couldn't, but Still, do I dare build? No, because there's still, it's still land. It's just frozen. How do can I make a map? How do I make a map? Oh, don't you need a compass to make a map? I never make maps in Minecraft, so I'm not really sure how I'd go about doing that. But I am pretty positive you need a compass, which would make sense. We have our treasure map here, but it doesn't really help us any. A lot of running in this first episode. I do apologize. I do apologize for that, but we need the proper place. We need the proper placement for our pit. Oh my God. Hold on. Let me check something here. No, okay. I was thinking that if I built the pit, or mined the pit in an area with ice like this, perhaps I wouldn't be... Hold on. Perhaps there wouldn't be such a problem with running into water, assuming that the water remained ice, but it didn't there. Well, I know this igloo has a villager underneath it because it's built on a hill and I saw the stone bricks, but might as well go inside, see if there's anything that we can gather. We can pick up the furnace. And here we go. Hey buddy, how you doing? Starting off getting a lot of decent resources, finding a few things. Hey, buddy. I'll take the golden apple, I need it, and we'll take the regular apples too, and more coal, always good. Thank you, I appreciate the service, but I do have... Hold on. I do have to leave. I apologize. Granted, I could hypothetically use him. If he can trade, I could hypothetically use him to get better trades, but right now I'm not going to worry about that, though it is something I will have to attempt in the future. Because having discounted trades with villagers is what I found out is going to end up being the best avenue to get mending and whatnot for my tools, because mending will ultimately be... Oh my God, hold on. I think I might be able to use this dark wood. Oh, but it's on a mountain. I really don't want to... I really don't want to do it on a mountain. But if there's no water around this, I might be able to make it work. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I know I see water here, but that doesn't necessarily speak to the extent of water inside the biome itself. Let's check it out. Okay, we got a winding river here. Not ideal, but ultimately not as much water. It's not that bad. It's not as much water as there had been before, so ultimately that river's really annoying, but if we did it around here, we could circumvent this water altogether if we built it, say, right here. And in this forest further. Is this a cave too? No, but I think this spruce biome slash oak biome has to be the home of our pit. I think it just does. So, that being said, let's, there is some water here, actually. If we go further into it, so maybe this way, we might be able to... Oh, and we got chickens. Chickens are a good sign. Anyone who's an original viewer knows how important chickens are to the ultimate longevity of... I think this is it. Of the pit. I think... There is a lot of water there. Hold on. Let me get up on this mountain here. I do think this could be it, though. There's a bit of water here. I mean, that's actually a lot of water. Never mind. I know I might seem so picky doing this, but it needs to be done. What I'm thinking is, I mean, there's a swamp over there. Let's go to sleep. Yet again, going to sleep. There is a swamp over here. And a birch forest. This forest, this has to be it. This forest has to be our final destination. We got close over there with the spruce, but there still just was a heck of a lot of water. So much water that I really just can't deal with that right now. So if we go further into this forest here, this might actually be our best location yet. Because I don't think a lot of water will be penetrating this terrain. There is a mountain here that would be a pain in the ass to mine. But overall, I think we found our destination. Other than this water here that we can get rid of, I think we found it. I think we have found our proper destination. There's a swamp here, but no water. Or not a swamp, but there's no water here. Maybe a little bit over there. Yeah, a little bit over there. And a little bit over there. But if we were to confine this area to our pit manufacturing, then I think we can make it work. Because this is all the water that's here. And I can deal with that. I just don't think there would be water beneath that, right? Hold on. Let's do a little bit of surveillance and see what we're dealing with. Swamps I can deal with. Swamps I can manage. So, if that's the case, I think we found our location. There's lots of water over there, but I think ultimately we can make this work. Ultimately, we can definitely make this work. Let's go ahead and do just that then. Okay. We're going to start by building... Or, well, let me make a shovel real quick. We're going to start by making an underground base. This is going to be the first stage that, I mean, it just has to be done, unfortunately. And it has to be a pretty wide entrance or a pretty tall entrance so we can place a staircase. A staircase is ultimately going to be a vital infrastructure that we need to have. That's all I can really speak to on that. Because if we're constantly going up and down these stairs, it needs to be as quick as possible. Okay, so now here we get started on our base. Now, how far down we dig our base, it's gonna have to be pretty deep. Last time I made the mistake of making my main base too high of a Y level, which was ultimately my bad, but that's okay. Here we go. We're going to run through a lot of pickaxes as we do this, so keep that in mind. Plus, I need to make torches so I can light this up as we're going. Last thing we want are mobs spawning throughout our creation here. Let's do half. I need to make more sticks. Make a lot of sticks here. And let's do half. Bam. Throw the wooden sword out. Okay. And torches go here. Bed can go there. Actually, shovel, torches, bed. Boat can go up there for now. I think we're good on that front. And put a torch here. Put a torch here. That should be symmetrical. Good. Symmetry is very important to me, okay? As it should be to all of you. I actually don't know. Well, I probably know a few people who don't really care about things being symmetrical, but I think it's pretty common that our brains do prefer symmetry over asymmetry. I think the difference between most people is the extent to which it influences us. So some people are driven basically to insanity by it, you know, obsessive compulsive disorder, things like that. But some people, you know, it is appealing for things to be symmetrical, but overall it doesn't matter at the end of the day to them, perhaps. To me, it's a pretty big deal. But I wouldn't consider myself OCD, would I? I don't know. I don't know if I can truly answer that question. Okay, so something we need to do here is maybe I should get started smelting the iron. Started smelting the iron. Okay. So the main chunk of the pit, we are going to have to mark out the coordinates and then find the coordinating coordinates down below. So honestly, our best case scenario would be mining down and then bringing it around back this way. Probably our best course of action. Anyways, I meant to make a chest actually. I need to mine wood as well. We are running a tad low on wood, but right now I'm just building the simplest place for storing my resources here as I go through and start focusing on mining what I need to be mining, which is my base. I got rid of my cobblestone. I need a little bit. I always need a little bit of cobblestone in my inventory. Take the sticks out and let's go ahead and make 2 stone pickaxes, which is going to be more accurately what we wind up needing to complete just the staircase itself, because then again, this will be a deep staircase. Oh man. You might be thinking, why do I do this to myself? Why do I insist on setting a world record that most people probably won't end up caring about? Well, my answer to that is that I care about it. And oh, that's what I wanted to talk about. I wanted to talk, sorry. Remember earlier when I said I had forgotten something again, or I felt like I needed to talk about something? I wanted to talk about the origin of this idea itself. If you remember, if you're even old enough to remember, back on console edition of Minecraft, the world was just one limited cube. It was not unlimited. It was not, you know, you could go anywhere and the world would keep generating as Minecraft typically is. No, on console edition, it was just one block that was entirely limited, except for bedrock. Like obviously you couldn't go past bedrock at the base. This idea came from the desire to destroy the entirety of the world to where there's nothing but bedrock. Now, see, that makes a lot more sense when you think about the restrictive nature of the old console world, if that makes sense, because you could actually see that type of progress. I don't know how to explain it, where you could see, I don't know. There was something about just destroying the entire world, right? That I enjoyed. It's hard to explain, but that's where the original inclination to do this came from. Of course, I've had to evolve the idea over time because the game's changed, and that's not necessarily bad. It's just different. And in order to adapt to that, we now just have to build the pit within the unlimited sphere of Minecraft, or the unlimited cube of Minecraft. So yeah, that's where we're at today. That is the origin story of this mission that has not been sought after by many, because I don't know how many want to sit around and basically do nothing but mine all day, other than me. I want to do this. This is my prerogative at the end of the day. Where are we in terms of Y level? We are at 51. We've got a long way to go. I at least want to get the main base to Y equals 0. I think that would be a decent location for it. So we're going to have to mine quite a bit. Again, this is my bad for choosing a more mountainous region, but what can you do? It had to be done. It had to be done, unfortunately. Also, copper is pretty good for us to collect. I'm not going to worry about it so much right now, but copper is good for experience, I will say. Okay, here we go. See, this is what I'm talking about. Me, I have to fill in these silences while I'm mining, because this is just the brunt of the types of silences we will be experiencing as a whole. Okay, now with all of that dirt out of the way, also let's not forget to place our regularly scheduled torches here and here. I think that's about right. Oh, okay. Well, that's one or another stone pickaxe out of the way. Also, we need a tool breaking counter. How many tools do we break overall? If someone wants to handle that, that would be great. But I mean, I could technically do it in post-editing, but I don't know if I wanna, if I'm being entirely honest. I don't know if I wanna commit myself to that because I feel like, sorry. I feel like I'd end up just forgetting or something at one point and then it would be chaotic. But that's 2 tools that are broken so far. I wish I had a counter for how much stone I've mined as well. Because overall, I'm going to end up using the stone, so it's going to be kind of impossible to count. But I do enjoy having a storeroom of chests that's just cobblestone. Oh, that's also something I need to plan on upgrading for the future of this series, is having an actual sophisticated organization system for my chests. Because last time, it was all over the place and I could hardly find anything I ever needed to find. So maybe this time I should start thinking about maybe setting up an organization system. Nothing is going to be off camera work other than on stream. So that wouldn't necessarily be a recording, but it would be a stream. But nothing is going to be off camera because I don't want anyone to accuse me of cheating as far as the world record is concerned. Again, which is why this has to be uncut. For it to be a confirmed record, I guess would be the right terminology. I'm not really sure, but it can be a proven record. It can be substantiated with the videos and whatnot. So as long as the videos don't disappear, everything should be a-okay. Okay, so we're going to keep digging here. I think we're gonna go to y equals 30 or 35 and then turn around. So we'll go down 2 more and then we will turn around to get to y equals 0. Man, this pickaxe is almost gone too. Also, it is nighttime, so maybe we ought to sleep. There we go. All rested for today. Let's continue the back-breaking work of configuring our base. There we go. Now, what does that put us at? That puts us at 34, which means now would be the right time to come here. And I'm thinking we do this. Should we make it 3? Oh, my pickaxe broke. I didn't even realize that. Okay, my pickaxe is broken. So let's go back up. Okay. Sometimes I forget I don't have to continuously press the spacebar. I can just hold it down. Somehow that slips my mind each and every time. Before I place staircases down, I do want to smelt cobblestone so I can get smelted stairs going. That might sound a little over the top, but ultimately, it's just the best decision, in my opinion. I'm surprised we haven't run into any iron or anything while I've been mining this. Crap, I forgot to do what I intended to do when I first came up there, which was to mine, or not to mine, to craft. I have mining on the brain. To craft another stone pickaxe or a couple more stone pickaxes. Let's turn all of these into sticks for now. Do 3 more stone pickaxes. And there we go. Okay. Here we go. All the way back down. Let's not forget the torches we must place. One right here. One right here. And then I'm thinking we make... Do we have a boundary right here for our base? I don't know. I have no idea. Like, for our staircase, do we keep the line here, or do we mine it going this way again? These are tough questions that I don't know if I can answer. I don't know if I'm skillful enough to answer these rather important questions. Oh boy. Oh, gravel's gonna be a pain in the ass too. We gotta make sure we don't run into a lot of gravel, which is gonna be hard to ensure, but that's fine. We'll make it work somehow. Some way, somehow, we will make this work. And there's our gravel. Go ahead and mine that. Hey, we got flint. Perfect. Well, at least we know we have flint now. And now, how high are you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we want to do this here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Right, and then I think this is ultimately going to be symmetrical with the stairs we already have. So yep, heading down to y equals 0 now. Life is good. Let's place a torch here. Are you 2 up or yeah? Okay, you're 3 up, so we want you to be here. And that should be good enough for now. If we need to rearrange any of the torches, then we can do that in the future. But I think overall, they're actually spread apart pretty equally, except for those two right there. But these are kind of equal, I think. I'm worrying too much about that. Let's focus on just getting the base finished, or at least started. And we will worry about decoration in the future. The elegance of my base will change over time because I'm going to most likely decorate it using stone bricks. So I'll be smelting a lot of cobblestone, mining the exterior walls and replacing them with stone bricks so that everything at least looks pretty. Because I appreciate pretty, okay? I do in Minecraft. I do appreciate the prettiness of my bases, especially in a long series like this. You know, I don't want you guys staring at an absolute crap hole the entire time. You know, I want it to look decent at the very least. There, that should be good. Whew. Almost to where we need it to be. I remember at this point in the original Pit series, I think I had already finished my base because I spent so long in this first one just looking for the base or the proper location for the base. But I ultimately think this is going to work. I don't think the swamp biome is going to lead to lots of pockets of water underground. It could. I could be wrong about that, but even so, I hope it would be minimal and not in any way devastating to my progress, or at least minimally devastating to my progress, not no interference altogether, because water in general would, at least even if it's just one block, would provide some interference. But oh, there's some iron finally. My God. Strip mining is going to be the crux of the series, but at the same time, we're not really running into a lot of resources. I'm losing hope that we're going to actually find the proper amount of resources here, but that's okay. We'll make it work. I just want to get the iron here. Honestly, if we could get a full set of iron by the end of this episode, that would be great. I think we could get relatively close as long as we don't spend it on iron tools. Because right now, oh my God, this is going to put us at like 16. Oh my God, how much is here? This is the biggest vein of iron I've ever seen. Absolutely insane. How much was that? 14? That's almost enough for a full set. No joke, I need 2 more pieces of iron and we will have enough for a full set. That's insane. It's good. It's a good insane, but still insane nonetheless. And also lots of coal. We have to respect the coal. We have to mine the coal, plus experience. Like I said, we are going to need so much experience to really allow this series to thrive. Whew, boy. Here we go. You know what would be funny is if we ended up mining into a stronghold or something. That would just be funny. That's all I can really say. Also, I do want to, I know it's nitpicky, but I do want to cover this up. It ruins the integrity of our staircase, okay? Where are we at, by the way? 24. We are almost there. One more pickaxe, I think, and we will be at our final destination, or our relatively final destination. I should clarify. Lots of diorite. Are you diorite? What are you? You are diorite. I actually got it right for once in my life. Man, the difference between diorite and andesite always destroys me. Granite's easy because granite's the pink one, but right? Yeah, granite is. Now I'm confusing myself. I think granite is the pink one. So I think my problem is with andesite and diorite. I can never remember which is which, but if I can just remember that diorite is white and andesite is gray-ish. That should make... Excuse me, cave? Scary noises. Yay, we got iron. I think that's enough. Well, as long as there's two, assuming there's at least 2 pieces of iron here, I think we'll have enough. And that's enough for a full set of our iron armor. We just have to go throw it up in the furnace. That is perfect. Absolutely perfect. Here we go. And our base will be at y equals 0. And then from there, we'll start the pit. We'll start the pit from the ground up and down. It's going to be a little tough. Also, what am I doing here? I'm forgetting to mine the actual staircase. I'm gonna have to find again the proper coordinates, but in the next episode of this, I'll find the right coordinates that I want to use for the pit. I'm gonna have to find the 4 corners of the pit up top and then align them with the coordinates down here. It's gonna be kind of a pain to do, but ultimately it is necessary for the future success of the pit, to make sure everything is in alignment. I typically like to do the bottom part of the pit first. Although it's not as visible from the surface, or not visible at all from the surface, it does net the most resources, like diamonds and iron and I guess copper for the experience too. Coal, things like that. I only set my sights on the... Where are we at, by the way? -14. I only set my sights on the surface once I have enough resources to really mine everything I need to. The one hindrance I can see being, or the one downside to this location when compared to my previous pit, is that my previous pit was, half of it was in the desert, and the desert has so many layers of sand that it was easy just to use a shovel, and it ultimately was faster. However, it required so much more experience. I was running out so much faster in terms of durability. Oh my god, we have stumbled into a cave, which actually isn't bad. We could put our base here. We could make our base here. Why don't we do that? And I see no water. This is amazing. This is amazing. This could be the proper placement for our base. We just need to actually finish the staircase down to it. Okay, let's finish the staircase down to it at the very least and make it work. Or actually, hold on. This is what I wanted to do. There we go. Here we are. It will be dangerous overall for mobs, but that's not necessarily a bad thing because, again, like I said, experience is going to be so important. So dreadfully important to the purpose of the series. I also just want to make this look a little nicer as it's coming down here. We'll use stone bricks, but in the future. But for right now, I think this works. There we go. And bam, bam. Oops. Wait. Nope, hold on. We want to make sure this goes here, here, and bam. Let's just get a good solid floor here and clear out a bit of a path around this. Okay, I think we have found the best base. This is the best base, and lots of iron for us to smelt and to get the tools that we are ultimately going to need. So that being said, I need wood though. I need wood before I do anything else, unfortunately. I don't have, well, I have sticks, but I was hoping I could maybe make a, there's a skeleton. I don't want to deal with that right now. Okay, I think that will be the location of our base. And honestly, I'm not really sure how it's going to be structured. I'm still going to want it to be relatively safe. So I'm probably still going to have to build walls. But... hello? There we go. But even though I have to build walls, it actually might be easier to set off the space, excuse me, the space I want to use inside that cave format instead of digging a hole and then having to mine all of the walls to place the stone bricks. Now I can just place the stone bricks as the walls themselves without having to mine anything to replace them with. But anyways, you should be done with that, and I can go ahead and turn you into all of the stone bricks I want. And let's take all of you guys down with me. Also, why is my axe in the wrong place? Ew, oh, let's not mind that. We should spend some time planting some saplings up here too, because wood actually seems pretty... oh boy, oh, okay. Should we go for our first... oh, he's gone. He disappeared. He's right there. Never mind. I take it back. Okay, let's start by getting all of this wood here. And this should provide us a decent amount to start off with. And will allow us to make another furnace. Well, technically, it won't allow us to make another furnace. The reason I came up here, the reason I needed wood was because I just wanted to make a crafting table and craft a furnace down in the pit, but... or not the pit, but down where I wanted my base to be, but... I couldn't do it because I didn't have wood. Also, was that all the wood that was in that tree? Because that would be great if it were, so it can actually so the leaves can actually despawn. Yes, thank God. Hi, creeper. I saw you trying to sneak up on me there. You better not ruin the front of my base here, because we will have a problem if you end up blowing up right here. Also, I don't like that. There we go. Oh my God, look how even this is. And we can do a little bit of that. Perfect. Very small things to start. Very small things to start. But we are onwards and upwards as always. Onwards and upwards. Okay. So I guess first things first. Crafting table. Furnace. Crafting table, furnace. Bam, bam. I'm just making sure that skeleton doesn't see me here. Another furnace. Bam, bam. And with the iron we have here, let's go ahead and just make our... let's change this to wood. Change just all of this to wood here. Let's make ourselves... crap, how do you make a... hold on. It's been so long since I played Minecraft that I forgot how to make a shield. There we go. Perfect. And then... leggings to start. We're going to need to light up some of this here. Where did that one skeleton go? It didn't despawn, did it? It looks like it traveled up here. Is there... Something up here? No, nothing up there. Okay. But we do want to light up this general area. I want to keep some of this cave intact, though, because it's going to offer the ability to fight mobs whenever and wherever we need to. And ultimately, that's going to give us as much experience as we're going to end up needing. We got 9 levels today. That's not bad. Maybe we can get to 10 with all this coal that's down here. Oh boy. There's more coal than I thought there was going to be, okay? This is not what I was expecting when I embarked on this journey to mine the coal. But all right, I have started this endeavor and I must complete the endeavor. Man, mining the deep slate, so annoying. I hate that it takes longer than mining regular stone, but I suppose it makes sense. But just because it makes sense doesn't mean I have to agree with it. Okay? I don't agree with the inconvenience that it sets upon my shoulders. How are we doing here? We're getting closer to being able to make the full set of iron. Ow! Who and why? Get out of here. Oh, my leather tunic. I forgot. Let's make another chest. Make another chest. Throw in the leather tunic, the lapis, the rock copper. Put on the iron helmet. And how are we doing on iron? We got 4. And this completes our iron armor. Now, on that note, I think this is a perfect place to leave off this episode. Again, this is probably going to be upwards of 100, 200 episodes of me attempting to break this world record. A challenge I technically started around 2 years ago now, but eventually that motivation faded as I switched from the PlayStation to the PC, and that progress was lost. But today we have resurrected the pit, and as most things do, it has come from full circle and we are starting over. And honestly, I think this is good progress. I think this is a brilliant place to build the pit. So in the next episode, what you should expect is me figuring out where I'm going to put the pit itself. I'm going to pinpoint the actual corners of the square or rectangle I will be making and digging through to bedrock. And I will also be hopefully finishing setting up the main structural part of the base down here in this cave. If you have any recommendations on how I should design it, go ahead and leave a comment down below. And also make sure you subscribe so you can keep in touch with the series and keep in touch with the world record, because I would absolutely appreciate it. Now, that being said, that's all I have for you for today. So until next time, Pterodactyl out.